Welcome to the Go Forth and Golf Podcast, where you can listen to everything related to the game of golf. Golf tips to help you improve your golf game, entertaining interviews, discussions about the latest in golf equipment, and so much more. Now, here is your host, PGA professional Steve Goforth.
Hey, what's happening? We are back with another prediction show. The U.S. Open at Oakmont is here. What's up, Nick?
What's going on?
Doing all right?
I could be doing better after the last tournament, but I, I'm I'm hoping for a recovery still. So I'm a little down right now, but we'll see after these picks.
Well, listen, man, I got to give you your props. I mean, you went out on a limb. You went with Jason Day, you went with Corey Connors, you went with Tommy Fleetwood. Jason Day just completely left you out to dry. I mean, that just he did not do anything for you. Tommy Fleetwood tied for 41st. And but listen, and I told you this, and I mean it. You took a chance. You didn't go with the traditionals, and it could have easily swung the other way for you. It just didn't. I ended up beating you 7-3 on the the PGA Championship prediction head-to-head. And then, so overall, I'm up 14-8. Now, we've got two more majors to go, this one and the Open Championship. Still within striking distance. I mean, I could completely crap myself and not do anything on these next two, and you could just do really well. So you're not out of it. Don't be giving up on me.
No, I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. But I'm a little down. I'm a little down.
Even though that steak dinner, I'm starting to taste it already.
Oh, well, I mean, I would be too if I was up. So I'm keeping my mouth shut because I thought I did a lot of research last time. I went with Rory. Rory is the one that really let me down the most, to be honest with
Yeah.
you. Jason Day can be a hit or miss, but I took that chance and it didn't work out. My top outside the top 50 guy was the one that performed the best out of all of them, and
Yeah.
I mean there was one that really worked out, but I don't know. That's golf. I mean I hate to say it, but I mean I took my chance and it didn't pan out, but I may not be looking at the statistics as much this time. I may be going off of, who's actually honestly, it really comes down who's performing well in majors, I think.
Yeah.
And I think that's where you really have to look this time. So I was kind of looking at that more so this time around,
Yeah.
and hopefully I can get some good picks in there.
Well, Siwoo Kim did really well. He finished top 10 for you. Got you an extra bonus point there for finishing in the top 10. So he did well.
Mhm.
All right.
I
So,
I mean, I mean, before we transition, I mean, I think a lot of these guys really struggled on that Thursday with how
mhm,
wet it was.
yeah,
Um, they just didn't know what that ball was doing, and I don't know him. I just see how he can perform sometimes, and when I'm talking about Rory here, and
mhm,
and it could be Jason Day as well. If they don't start out strong, most of the time they don't finish strong, and I think that's for a lot of guys. If that first round really stunts them and puts them in a bad position, they have to climb out of a huge hole just to get back into it, or even just scratch to make the cut. And then on top of that, they're worrying about trying to place high. And and depending on how far you're back, you may not even be close to sniffing a championship at that point.
Let
So
me ask you this. What's your opinion on Rory right now? I mean, we haven't gotten to our picks yet, but do you think he's just like, I'm done? I don't care if I win another major this year. I've completed the grand. I don't think he feels that way. I mean, that might be a little far fetched, but I don't know. It's like he doesn't seem to be as driven since he won the Masters. Maybe it just took a lot out of him. We know it was a very emotional round for him. So maybe he's
It,
just taxed at this point emotionally.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it could have easily been that. Um, you're looking at the what was it, the RBC
Yeah.
Heritage, or
Hmm.
the Canadian.
Yeah.
I mean, what was he doing there?
I
I
don't
mean, that
know.
was his first time playing that in a while, I'm pretty sure. And you think that he would go out there and perform, and it's just the same thing that you saw during the PGA. It's like, what do you?
Hmm.
It could be something. I don't know. Honestly, don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
it could be something super small that's throwing them off. I mean, that's golf.
Yeah.
It
It
could
is.
be it could be a slight equipment change. Could have been a grip that he put on that he may not like. I highly doubt it's that, but it could be something he's working on with his trainers, with his coaches, that he's trying to dial in and figure out and hopefully get a little better. But honestly, he's looking like he's going in the wrong direction right now. And you think he would be trending like Scotty is and just at least be in contention for a little bit and maybe place top 10, top 15 at the worst. But I mean, he's struggling to do that right now.
Yeah, he is. I mean, considering the season he's had so far leading up to Augusta, I mean, it was really, really good. And ever since Augusta, he's fallen off. And again, you're right. It could be anything. It could be something really small. Could be something major. I don't think it's anything major going on with his swing or anything like that. I just feel like that he was taxed emotionally after the Masters. I think that there was a lot, and he finally has this sense of peace about him. That hey, I accomplished something I've been trying to do for years. So now it's just a matter of trying to find some way of getting refocused mentally on going forward from here. You know, and
You
maybe
you
there's something going on with his putter too. Who knows?
yeah, you'd think that would actually increase his level on of I don't know. I guess the best word to say is you with him not having that over his head,
Yeah,
he would be more free and be able
yeah,
to perform better.
that's what I would think. But it doesn't
You,
seem that way.
there's nothing else. There's nothing
Yeah,
else to prove. It's only to continue the legacy that he's already created.
yeah,
And I mean, at that point, nothing else matters. You've accomplished the thing that you've been searching for, or the people that have been looking for out of you.
yeah.
And you have nothing else. Like you said, he has nothing else to prove. Let's go out there and and swing a stick and hit a ball around at that point.
Hmm. That's right. Well, let's jump into our picks. You ready? I'm going to do the ceremonial coin toss, and you get to call it this time. I called it last time. You ready?
All right.
All right, let's do it. All right, I'm going to flip it. I'm going to catch it this time.
It's
Oh, it's tails.
mm, I can't see that. I don't know why you held that up.
Free. You can pause it when you watch this back and zoom in on it. It's tails. All right. So I get the first pick. You got first pick last time.
But
And
yeah,
it worked
and
out in
see
my
what it did
favor.
to me.
Yeah,
See
I
what it
know.
did to me.
I know. Because, I mean, I was going to go with Rory. I was
Yeah.
going to do it. So thank you for that. So this may work in your favor this time. We'll see. No
Yeah.
brainer. I mean, I'm not even going to waste any time on it. I'm going with Scotty.
I mean, that's if you weren't doing it, I was doing it. So
Yep.
somebody
Yep.
has to do it.
All
I'm gonna
right.
go ahead and do Bryson. I mean,
Yep.
this man is. I mean, obviously he won last year. The only thing that really concerns me with Bryson is because he is so long. If he's not dialed in, he's gonna really struggle. I feel like, and he got away with that last year with how uh, Pinehurst is laid out. It's not. You don't get that traditional thick rough. I mean, it kind of is. It's more like that wild. Um, what is it? I'm drawing a blank on it. It's like
The grass,
yeah.
zoysia.
What's the best description of that? I mean, it's kind of like a link style ish
Mm-hmm.
grass where it's thick, but it's wild, but
Yeah,
it's not it's not as thick as like a Bermuda.
yeah, yeah,
And I
yeah.
feel like you're gonna get that more so this week
Let's talk
over
about
at
that
Oakmont.
because we didn't really talk about that leading off. But the things I'm hearing, and this is not 100% confirmed, but what I'm hearing is that the Durham Greens are going to be rolling like 14 and a half to 15 on a stent meter. That seems
That's
ridiculous. That seems ridiculously
yeah,
fast.
you might as well get a hockey stick or something. I mean,
No
you're on
doubt.
ice.
You're on ice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I don't
Full of
know how
Happy
true that is,
Gilmore.
but I also heard that the rough's going to be about 5 inches. So let's just say hypothetically that the stent meter is that high, they're that fast, and the rough is that thick. This is going to be fun. This is going to be so interesting to watch, and you've got to go with somebody that knows how to keep the ball in play, that can hit some greens and can putt. All right, mainly being able to hit the greens and be able to putt. I mean, don't get me wrong, you don't want to get off track. You don't want to get in the rough off the fairway, off the tee. But you know, Bryson's one of those guys where he's got that club head speed. Well, they all do. They all have the club head speed, but you know, he can get through that rough. And he did the last U.S. Open that he won. He's won two of them.
Yeah,
And
I mean the last one he did win, his first one was Winged Foot, and Winged
hmm
Foot is known to be challenging. I
yeah,
mean, very similar to Oakmont. So
yeah.
that's one big reason why I wanted to go with him. I mean, he
No, I like it.
yeah, I mean he again, like you said, he's got the club head speed. My only worry, and it's always a worry with him, is how consistent he's going to be off
hmm
the tee. I mean, the off the tee is going to really make or break him, I feel like. And if he's going to be able to recover from that, if he can't, then it's going to be a long day for him.
Yeah,
But we'll see. I mean, he seems like he's in a good, not, we've said it in the past, he seems like he's in a good mindset and a headspace where what we were talking about earlier with Rory, it's, he's worry free and he's just having fun, and that alone will help him get through whatever uh, trials and tribulations he may face on
yeah.
and off the course. So
Well, the odds are pretty good for him. Second behind Scotty, plus 700 to plus 900. Honestly, and if you would have got first pick, I knew you were going to go Scotty. I was going Bryson. So yeah, great pick there. All right, you get the next one. Starting the second head to head. Who are you going with?
uh, there's so many of them. I'm gonna go with him just because he has a lot of consistency. Again, I'm not bringing a lot of statistics this time. I spouted him off earlier and it didn't do anything for me. I'm going with somebody who is continuously performing well, day in and day out, especially during the majors. So I'm gonna go with Mr. Schauffele, Mr.
Oh,
Xander,
Mr. Xander. All right.
Xander Schauffele.
Not bad. Not
I
bad.
think I think if he's one of those guys that can be deadly. So we'll see.
All right. So I need to go with someone that I think can beat Xander. And this is tough. Uh, I, I don't know. I mean, I had him on my radar, if I'm being honest. Xander. As far as the betting odds are concerned, it makes sense that I go this route, even though we've been saying that he doesn't seem to have it together. I can't do it. I can't go with. I can't do it. I have a bad feeling about Rory. And I say that, and the dude's going to end up winning the whole thing. I can't do it though, man. I feel like it's too risky.
I don't know. Those
So
greens might be too slick for him.
yeah,
If it's rolling that quick, boy, he's gonna have a time.
yeah. I'm going with Ludwig.
Okay.
Ludwig Oberg. I don't know what it is about the guy. I just feel safe. I feel safe going with him because I
He's
know he's a
consistent.
yeah, he
Yeah,
is. He's
he
so
is.
consistent.
So, I
All
mean,
right.
it's not a bad choice. Xander can go either way. Ludwig, he's going to be that steady Eddie, I feel like.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
didn't perform as well as I thought he was going to in the Masters, but I mean, everybody has their moments, but again, I mean, he still made the cut. I mean, that's the most
Hmm.
important thing.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, so I got the next pick for our third head-to-head, and I'm going to step out of the norm on this one. I'm going to go with a guy that, to me, I feel like is also that steady Eddie guy in the majors, especially. He seems to play well under pressure. He's always got a smile on his face. I'm going with Shane Lowry.
God dang it. I
You going with him
had
too?
him on I had him on my sheet here. As this guy has been just hanging around in the background. I mean,
Yep.
we've been seeing a lot of golf from him. I mean, a lot of
Yep.
coverage. He is just on that cusp, and I was really hoping to pick him. I it wouldn't have probably been now, it would probably been the next pick, but I mean, he was one of those guys I was looking at. Uh
Feel good about him. I don't know what it is. Like it's one of those gut feeling picks. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And I think he's going to do well. So sorry I stole him from you, but sorry, not sorry.
So I'm gonna do something a little different here. Um, I need to pull up the stats real quick and see. I had him up. Let me see if I can get them real quick. I want to actually spit
Thought
out
you weren't going
some.
to look at stats.
I wasn't, but I mean, here I am. I didn't have anything ready. This is why I'm having to search it because I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. Um, let's see.
Well, you do that. I'm going to kind of strategize my next one here. I kind of know where I'm going on my next one if you don't take him, but we'll see. It's between two guys that
It's not it. Hang on. Okay,
you got it.
I've got them,
All right.
and I need to get some get some stats here. I'm gonna go with Sam Burns.
Oh,
So the reason why I went with Sam Burns
slamming
was,
Sammy.
yeah, he didn't perform all too well at the Masters. He kind of fell off there. Two under, tied 19th at the PGA. I mean, you look at your stats here, 16 events played, 13 made cuts. He's only had three top tens, but he has been pretty steady from everything that I've seen on all the tournaments that he's played in so far this year. If you look at his tournament averages between 19, 20, and 24, I mean, he's steadily improved. Other than 19, he played really well. His position was seventh in 19, but I mean, this is the best position he's been so far. Going into that 2024 season and 12th, tied 12th. So I think he's still heading in that direction of good, consistent golf from everything that I see. So if you're going with Lowry, I feel comfortable with going Burns because he could be that guy that can put up a good number. I'm not expecting much, just perform against Lowry, and he could be that guy. I can't hear you. It shows you're muted. There we go.
You good? Can you hear
Something
me?
disconnected. Yeah, I think I hear you through your headphones now instead of your mic.
Let's take a look here.
You got me?
Yeah, that's better.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what happened there. All right. So, Sam Burns. All right. Who's your next guy? You get the next pick.
All right. So this is our last pick before outside the top 50.
Yeah.
Is that right? All right. I'm gonna go with somebody who he's won 2 events already. 2 events, and that's gonna be old Mr. Griffin. Ben Griffin.
Mm.
I mean, this guy could be something special.
He
I know
could.
I got a lot of a lot of other guys I can go with, and I'm testing the waters again, but I don't know. I want to go with him. He's been performing well. He's he's been pretty consistent in the last 3 or 4 tournaments he's played in. So I mean, this is a different ball game here.
Yeah.
We're in a major, not some small tournament. I mean, this is where the big boys play, but I think he's starting to show that he can hang with the big boys. So I'm gonna choose him. See what happens.
Listen. He certainly has confidence right now, and he's got that big mo in his favor, momentum. But yeah, can he perform at a U.S. Open course? We're about to find out. I mean, it's going to be a big test for him. But I will say, going into a big tournament like this, confidence is everything. He certainly has that. He's feeling his swing right now. His entire game seems to be coming together. So
Yeah.
I don't hate that pick. It's not something I would pick, but again, that's why we're doing this, because you could pick a dark horse and end up coming out on top. So hey, kudos to you on that. So my head to head with Ben Griffin, and I'm going back and forth between a couple of guys here, and I'm just going to be upfront about it. It's Morikawa or Jon Rahm, and I cannot decide what I want to do here, if I'm being honest. So John, put up a great showing at the PGA Championship. Can he do it at the U.S. Open? I don't know. Can he do it for 4 days, right? Because he's used to that live schedule.
Yeah.
And he didn't do well the final day. I think, to be safe, this guy's trending upward. He's a fantastic ball striker, as we know. I'm going to go with Colin.
I think that'll be a pretty good head to head.
Yeah.
I think the big thing with Colin is he going to hit those fairways? Is he going to hit those greens? And
Right. Yeah.
I feel like he struggles when he doesn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a pretty good short game, but out there, I feel like he may struggle a little bit. I feels like he tends to play, and I mean, he is a West Coast guy, but he plays a lot of those West Coast courses when it is a major. He plays unbelievable because he's familiar with it.
Mm-hmm.
When he's on the East Coast, I feel like he plays well. Obviously, I mean, he's one of the top guys in the country. So I mean, and we're in the world actually.
Yeah.
I don't know. He gives me some reserve, kind of like Rom. I mean, you just don't know what you're gonna get. So
You don't know what you're going to
he's
get.
consistent. I will say that he is gonna perform. I think he's gonna make the cut. That's just where is he gonna be and how is he going to be on that Saturday and Sunday, and that's
Mm-hmm.
what really matters the most. After the cut line, I mean, at that point you have to dig deep and really start moving. And Saturday is that moving day. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll see.
All right, so let's go to our outside the top 50 in world rankings pick. So I get the next one. And I also had multiple guys on my radar on this. I feel good about this guy. I think he's played well recently, and he's currently ranked 56th in the official world golf rankings. And that man is Cameron Young.
Okay. All right.
I like
I
it.
mean, didn't I have him last time?
Mm-mm. No, you had who'd you have last time?
I'm pretty sure. Didn't I have? I
Last
thought I had.
tournament?
Well, I thought I had Young at one point because he's been
Mm-mm.
pretty. He's been pretty consistent. Um,
No, you no. Of course, you went Siwoo on the
no,
last one.
yeah, I thought I had him
You didn't
another
do it in the
time.
Masters.
It could have
So
been. I don't
no,
know.
I'm looking back
I,
here.
I I had him on my list. I know that. That could
Yeah,
have been
maybe
what it
that.
was,
Yeah,
but
you went Zalatoris for
yeah.
the Masters.
I'm gonna go. The only reason I'm going with him is because he's a past winner there, and that's DJ.
That's a guy we hadn't heard a whole lot about this year.
No, he's outside the top 50. I mean,
Yeah.
that was really my only
Yeah,
reason for
where's he
going with him.
been?
He's just non-existent, basically,
No,
and
no,
he's
he's
just
not. I
not
mean, gosh,
performing.
you said that name, and I was like, "Whoa, forgot about him." And that's not something you say about Dustin Johnson. I
No,
mean, usually his name's always in the conversation to some degree every year. Hadn't heard his name once.
no, and another reason I want to go with him is because I mean he's always been that guy, has that carefree attitude, kind of like Kepka. I mean that's why I mean they were good friends. I don't know if they still are.
Hmm.
Um, he's on the way out, I think, as far as golf is concerned. I could be wrong on that, but I mean he's been around for a long time. He's there's a reason why he's at Live. He's wanting to take less time with golf and more time with his family and doing other things.
Yeah.
But he's obviously still going to play in the majors if he can. And with a little bit less carefree attitude comes with more free swinging. Doesn't really the bad shots may not necessarily affect him as much, but I think the big thing is what's his game at? If he's not taking it as seriously, is he taking his practice time seriously? And is he
Hmm.
going to actually, if he's playing a certain way that he's not wanting to, is he going to be able to get out of that situation? And that's what comes with the lack of practice and lack of playing at the level that he was when he was still a part of the PGA Tour. So
Hmm.
I don't know. I'm taking a little bit of a chance on him, but he won there. He knows the course. He's played it a lot. I mean, he's been around. I mean, he honestly he kind of reminds me of Mickelson. He could be a hit or miss. I mean, Mickelson could come out there and just play lights out, and same thing with
Yeah.
DJ, but they could play terrible and miss the cut. It's just one of those
I'm,
people, one of those guys.
I'm trying to find him on the world rankings. Like I don't even see him.
He luckily the PGA Tour app actually has it on there now. He is 880 84th.
You're kidding me.
He is 884th.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God. And you're going with this guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever.
I
I,
mean,
I
you got to think that he's not accruing anything because he's
no,
not a
he's
part
not.
of the
No, you're
PGA
right.
Tour,
Yeah.
but his statistics when he does play majors is not great, but I
I tell you
mean,
somebody I really thought hard on was Tom Kim. He's 52nd right now. I love that guy. How you not like Tom Kim?
he's a great personality. I
He
mean,
is. He's awesome. I thought
he's
about Tom
fantastic.
Kim. Thought about your boy Siwoo. Um, I went back and forth there, but I feel pretty confident I'm going to beat you on that one.
You could.
If we
Absolutely.
could
Let
put a
me
little side, you and I can do a little side bet on that. I don't even think DJ's going to. Is he playing? He's playing.
Yeah, he's he missed the Masters and PGA Tour cut. So I mean, I'm just hoping for a made cut at this point.
Maybe DJ will watch this and feel the motivation because Nick believes in you. DJ. Nick believes in you. So because of that, let that motivate you. Go out and win the thing. Listen, I hope he does. I got no problems with it. I really don't. I would love to see that.
Yeah. I mean, he
All right.
was a guy that I enjoyed watching,
Yeah, me too.
just because he was just so different with his swing. It's kind of like Scotty. Um, he's just out of the ordinary. He didn't treat the game like everybody else. Um, I mean, I said every stat and statistic probably tells me not to do it, but the whole reason I'm doing it is because he has won there in the past. I feel like he can put a round together, and this is probably one of those moments where nobody thinks that he's going to do anything, and he'll show up to a certain degree. So
I can
if he
assure
if he
you,
makes the cut, if he makes the cut, that's a win in my book.
no doubt about it. I can assure you right now, there's not a single person on planet Earth this week that's going to take Dustin Johnson except Nick.
It's that guy
Except,
that
except
with
Nick
the
Goforth.
well,
And
that
so,
and whoever he's putting like a little bit of money on is hoping for a big win. Is one of those guys that just puts that little side bet on there, hoping it hits.
all I got to say is if he makes the cut and if he wins or he does anything of significance, you deserve to go play golf with him. He needs to like
I
give
know
you all.
I win the whole thing, and then you're gonna have to give me a steak dinner, or I'll
Yeah.
get a steak dinner on top of you winning if you
Like
win.
DJ needs to like seek you out, be like, DJ, look, I'm the only guy on the planet that took you for the US Open. Can I get around a golf with you? Thank you. Maybe he can come to the steak dinner with us.
Yeah, that'd be
I can
awesome.
assure you, you're the only person that's ever going to be picking him this week. Ever.
And then he'll buy us both dinner.
There you
How about
go.
that?
That'll work. That'll work.
With the winnings that he has.
No doubt. All right. So that's our head to head. So I'm going to recap this. I went with Scotty Scheffler. Nick went with Bryson DeChambeau. That's match 1. Match 2, I went with Ludwig Oberg. Nick went with Xander Schauffele. Match 3, I went with Shane Lowry. Nick went with Sam Burns. And match 4, I go with Colin Morikawa. And Nick goes with Ben Griffin. Our outside the top 50 pick, I go with Cam Young. And Nick goes with the shocker of Dustin Johnson. So we shall see. Follow on social media. If you're watching on YouTube, it's down at the bottom of your screen. It's at Go Forth Golf on all social media platforms. I will be posting an image on social media showing our head-to-head picks, as well as after the tournament, I will also post the results with the point breakdown, who earned points, which individuals earned points next to their names, total points for this tournament, and then total points overall for our season competition. The next one will be the Open Championship, and that we're going to have to come up with a schedule on. We may have to put that out a little early. I will be going over to Northern Ireland again, and that's going to be over there during the championship, and I won't be attending it, unfortunately, but I am going to caddy for one of my students. Shout out to Wayne, and we're going over there to defend is Champion of Champions trophy in Northern Ireland. So looking forward to that. So be having some open vibes while we're over there, but we'll have to figure out a time to record that. It may be, and I'm telling you guys this because it may be a little earlier next time.
Yeah.
All
We'll
right.
figure it out. We'll get it in. I mean, it's the last one, so
Yeah.
I'm either gonna be real down or real high. We'll see.
We'll see. I hope. I mean, I want it to be interesting. Let's see if you can narrow that gap after this one. It's going to be a fun one. It's going to be. I love this tournament. I love them all, but I love this one because we see some difficult course conditions. We see some higher scores, and I think everybody enjoys seeing that. At least I do, just because it's different. You know, we see them struggling a little bit. We don't see those. You got to see them strategize a lot more. So I love this, and it's going to be great.
Yeah, I mean, it's something. It's gonna test their game. So you're gonna see the guys that are gonna be, um, I guess, mechanically sound, but not only that, mentally sound too. So
Mm-hmm. No doubt.
I think that's gonna play a huge factor in who's going to be able to persevere through those conditions.
Yeah.
It's a great course. It's always one to watch. I mean, those greens are unique in its own. I mean, the course is fantastic.
hmm
It's always a fun time anytime that they're there. So, um, looking for another great weekend, great week.
All right. Well, appreciate everybody tuning in, and be on the lookout for those picks I'm going to post out there on social media. Nick, thank you as always. It's always a pleasure, and may the best player win.
Yeah, well, I enjoy it. I'm keeping everybody on their toes. I said I was gonna go with people that were um, known to perform, and I strayed off that path. It's like one of those things where I don't know if you've seen the pictures of like the detailed drawing of a horse.
hmm
Like mine's very detailed up at the front of the head, and then you get
hmm
to the body, it starts to really deteriorate, and then like at the end, it looks like a fourth grader drew it. That could be me. So we'll see.
And we'll see.
We'll
It's a
see
great
what
analogy
happens.
there.
Yeah,
All
it's
right,
just
man.
slowly, progressively got worse, and then or it
Yeah.
could just be just a something you mount on the wall, just something just so
Yeah.
detailed and majestic. It just performed very well. I
Yeah.
don't know. We'll see.
All right, man. Thank you as always. I appreciate you. I'll see you soon.
All right.
All right. See you.
See ya.
You've been listening to the Go Forth and Golf Podcast. Be sure to subscribe to this podcast wherever you're listening to receive alerts on new episodes. For more information, please follow us on social media at Go Forth Golf Instruction or visit our website at goforthgolfinstruction.com. Remember, together, let's go forth to a better golf game.